Hey there everyone, it's Gigi Sober Sun. We are on August the 2nd. Alcoholics Anonymous has no quarrel with medicine, psychiatry, or religion. We have great respect for the methods of each, and we are glad for any success they may have had with alcoholics. We are desirous always of cooperating with them in every way. The more doctors, the more psychiatrists, the more clergy and rabbis we can get to work with us, the better we like it. We have many who take a real interest in our program, and we would like many more. Am I ready to cooperate with those who take a sincere interest in AA? Yeah, we don't, and I love the humility of the AA program in that we say, it says right there in the literature, we know only a little. Even though we have vast experience with what works with and for alcoholics, it's still really a humble thing to acknowledge that we don't have a corner on the market, so to speak, of recovery. It does upset me when I find out that certain rehab facilities don't deliberately exclude 12-step recovery from their curriculum. To me, that lacks humility. And frankly, and I think there are a few here locally that refuse to acknowledge 12-step recovery as an avenue of recovery. And I think that may hide some prejudice there as well. Meditation for the day. God is always ready to pour His blessing into our hearts in generous measure. But like the seed sowing, the ground must be prepared before the seed is dropped in. It is our task to prepare the soil. It is God's to drop the seed. This preparation of the soil means many days of right living, choosing the right and avoiding the wrong. As you go along, each day you are better prepared for God's planting, until you reach the time of harvest. Then you share the harvest with God, the harvest of a useful and more abundant life. And many days of right living, choosing the right and avoiding the wrong. That all, as I've experienced, is relative. The street drunk might be able to get away with some things that the behind the curtain alcoholic housewife could not get away with, and it's a continuum of wellness, basically. And I don't think, and again, it seems like this reading suggests a transactional relationship with God. It's just that we will see the fruit. Sometimes, I think it says in the big book that we will, sometimes other people see the change in us, the positive changes in us, before we see it ourselves. And I think, other people are seeing it, and we're like, I feel so stagnant. I feel so in a lull in my recovery, and everybody else is like, "Oh, geez, you're incredible. It's the program is definitely working in you," kind of thing. And it just takes a while for us to perceive the changes. So rather than it being transactional, it just takes a while for us to perceive the changes, is the way I choose to look at it. The harvest of a useful and more abundant life. And definitely sometimes it's in retrospect that we can see that our life is more useful and abundant. Prayer for the day. I pray that my way of living may be properly prepared day by day. I pray that I may strive to make myself ready for the harvest which God has planted in my heart. I really don't know what that means. And it may be obvious to other people, but right now it's just not clicking for me. There are times when that they talk about trudging the road of happy destiny, right? Trudge is to walk deliberately, and sometimes it's, you have to walk with, I want to say deliberation, with intention and determination. And because it gets hard. Sometimes it's hard. But as you trudge the road of happy destiny happens. It's not a destination. A lot of people misread. They could be even reading it, and they'll say, as you trudge the road to happy destiny. No, it's not to happy destiny. Happy destiny is not a destination. Happy destiny is the journey, the road of happy destiny. So bear that in mind, and I think people misinterpret that even still. Maybe perhaps the author here has as well. Like the harvest, you get a harvest all the way along. It's not something that you have to wait for. You can harvest it in early recovery. In fact, in a lot of ways, it seems like in very early recovery, I harvested a lot more than I do now. But I keep trudging regardless. So keep coming back. It works when we work it. And I'll keep going. Thanks for letting me share. Look up, aim up, rise up.